to the beef. Sit back and listen to the beef. Now sit back and listen to the beef.
One, Dad isn't able to. He's hurting real bad, and two, my brother doesn't want to get involved.
Joe will never have a legit life of his own. What is goody good, my friends, my fam, all my peeps? I hope you're doing wonderful. Welcome to Mr. Beefy's Archives, where we have the meats and the receipts, and we cover the odd people and some creeps. Before we jump into the video, be sure to like and subscribe so we can grow the channel. Now, on to today's video. Today's video is titled, Re-upload Civil Rights Violation by Police, #TISM, and I don't see a date. It just sounds like he's going to be making complaints and bitching about his family and his violations, all that other bullshit that we know that the lump he looks for and causes himself. That's the rundown. Let's move on.
I'm recording at this conversation with interaction with the City Town Police. It is Thursday, April 29, 2021. I'm currently in my parents' living room at the city Tonawanda on 339 Morgan Street. I'm also just got done off the phone with talking with Officer Will, and he's going to be relaying the information with the lieutenant. And he claimed the lieutenant's name was Work. I know he's a detective, but...
Oh, okay.
Hi?
Hi, Andy.
Yes?
Officer Will again.
Hi, how are you again?
I'm good. How are you?
Okay.
Okay. Alright, so here's the deal. You're going to have to talk to your lawyer and show him all that documentation, okay?
Why do I have to show my lawyer? It's not... I'm never made any criminal offense on this.
You're gonna have to talk to your lawyer, okay? If he has
Why?
any questions, he can give us a call, okay?
Why do I need a lawyer when I'm the victim in this? Wouldn't that be the DA?
Andy, you have to show your lawyer, okay?
Why do I have to show my lawyer something when I'm the victim? Wouldn't that be the district attorney?
This is a civil matter.
It's a district attorney matter because it is criminal activity that they're
Andy,
doing.
I'm advising you now, it's a civil matter and you gotta speak to your
I
attorney.
will
If
be
he has any
talking
questions,
to...
he can give us a call,
Can I
okay?
speak to you, Lieutenant, please? Because I don't think you're aware of the penal laws.
The lieutenant's not here right now.
Well, why are you guys refusing to take my complaint? Is it because you guys are part of the evidence too? Under my Fourth Amendment right, I'm not going to even share that evidence?
So that is a lump tactic 100%. He'll start an argument with you, and then he'll start throwing out legal gibberish and try to low-key throw out hints that, oh, I will sue you or try to take you to court. And we all know just from lump logic that lawyers and lumps don't mix. He can't keep a lawyer or get one or afford one. And once he ever acquires one, it only takes them a little bit of lawyering to realize, oh shit, I'm on the wrong side of the lump.
I hope I get hurt or something happens, because then I can sue. Because I put spiders in some of my videos? Is that why you're not going to take this complaint? Because you're protecting your own?
You gotta respect the hell out of that. Homie says I put spiders in my videos, but I don't know how to wipe my ass or take a pill.
And being that Dan Ryan boat's also involved?
I have no idea what you're actually talking about right now.
I have all this...
As far as the matter you originally called about, you gotta talk to your attorney, okay?
How do I have to talk to my attorney? I'd like to speak to your lieutenant, please. I'm autistic for a reason. Especially with my history of accusing people for wrongdoing when they didn't do anything.
You have reached the city of Con. Please hold a moment.
Hi, can I please speak to a lieutenant, please, to file a grievance against Officer Will for violating my right to file a police report?
Okay, I will put you through just a moment.
Okay, thank you.
You've reported me missing, which means it's on you. Haha.
If you're making an unsafe decision, that's on you.
Hey, it's on you for allowing me to get hurt.
And I'm gonna keep doing things not safe because nobody here's to help me. I make decisions, no one else. I'm looking for somebody to take control over my life and make the decisions for me. And to help me with my basic needs.
This all last night. He presents as a higher level of care of what he actually needs. So.
Okay, Google. Broadcast. Dad?
What's the message?
Dad, I would like to have a ride to the police station so I can file a grievance and my complaint in person, please. They're giving me a hard time.
Okay, broadcasting now.
Because fuck whatever Tom is doing or whatever they got planned or anything like that. Because the lump is upset and wants to go file a complaint, he's going to ruin everybody else's day and force them to participate in the lumpy madness.
The bottom line is that you've been evaluated by several psychiatrists who have all reported back to us that you are able to live independently on your own.
Hello?
You have reached the City of Tonawanda Police Department Lieutenant's Office. Be advised that this line is not continuously monitored for messages.
You have reached the City of Tonawanda Police. Please hold a moment. City of Tonawanda Police and Fire Dispatcher trailer.
I would like to say this. I don't feel like being discriminated against my disability in filing a complaint of cyber criminal, sexual harassment, and stalking. And I don't feel like you guys are following the law when it comes to my rights. So I repeat my words and other people's words, and that take I do just to annoy them. I do that a lot. So I've been doing that when my mom and dad yells at me for accidentally doing it and not meaning it. And I do it on purpose.
Okay, I'm sorry. What was that you were looking at?
I don't feel like I feel like my rights are being denied, and I would like to file a discrimination case against depriving me my right to file a criminal complaint into cyberbullying. And I think you guys are part of it because I have some physical evidence into some law enforcement officers that have been involved with it. And I have, under the Mental Legal Hygiene Law 16.19, I have a legal right to file a complaint. And that's your training for developmental disabilities under the Mental Legal Hygiene Law. Under the Mental Legal Hygiene Law 16.19, you guys are mandated by the law departments of Office of People with Developmental Disabilities in reporting abuse and neglect and certificate reporting.
The children's book too. I have trouble reading though.
An officer's duty and role is to protect and serve the Constitution and the laws pertaining
okay,
it.
I'm gonna put you to the lieutenant's voice now, just a moment.
Yeah, just like before, right?
Yes, exactly, because nobody wants to deal with the lump anymore. Not this community, not the next one he moves to. They're all pretty much done with lump, and it only takes them a few threats from him before they start washing their hands with him. Just like here in 2026, the local PD, they're just about to that point where they're about to kick the lump out.
You have reached the City of Tonawanda Police Department Lieutenant's Office.
Voice message.
Hey, Jules, I am going to be walking to the police station myself. One, Dad isn't able to, he's hurting really bad, and two, my brother doesn't want to get involved. But I am going to be going on foot. If I get hit by a car, you know, as well as I know, it'll be on the city Tawando's rap sheet.
I don't know why he thinks that's a thing, that the PD or the local authorities, they're responsible for every single body's own actions. So if me or you walk outside and, you know, one of those fucking vehicles, they pick up a scent of us and they hunt us and they attack us and, you know, we just can't fight them off and we get mauled by a vehicle, it's the PD's fault. It's not ours. It's not us going around these vicious predators. It's the PD for not being out there to stop us.
Because I already have a history of being hit by a car in multiple times.
There's just no records or evidence of any of them.
And also, I am being denied the right to file the complaint. I was told to go to to file the complaint with my lawyer. And I'm like, why? This is a criminal matter. Wouldn't that be the DA? They're depriving me of my rights, and I'm going to make sure I'm going to try to keep calm. I'm going to take a ton of things before I go over there, so I can be calm as possible. Because I don't like being treated this way. It is definitely going to be reported when I get there to the FBI. I'll be making a call to. Because it's depriving me of my right to file a complaint and take my complaint seriously. Okay, bye.
Hell yeah, he's gonna get nice and sedated, nice and stoned before going up there and complain. That's crazy. Morphine, Klonopin. Homie, I swear, the lump is like a medical or medicinal camel and has like, you know, lumps of humps of medicine stored up from all the years of medical abuse that it's done to its own body.
I'm going to go against medical advice, and I'm going to continue taking my chlorphacine. Hi, I'm Andrew Dick, and last time I'm going to be on my way over to the station in person to file my complaint and the grievance. I'm also going to be, I'm going to just make it known because I'm developmentally disabled and I have been hit by cars numerous times, knowing that it's a safety hazard for me to cross the streets, and that's why I'm asking to have this done in person. And because I'm being deprived of that right, if I get hit by a car, you will be too.
Okay, Andrew, my lieutenant's trying to reach out to you, okay? So I'm going to put you back through to him, okay? So you can try to talk to him over the phone. So just a moment.
I will be on my way. I just to let you know, I don't feel like being treated this way.
Okay, just a moment, okay?
At this point in time in the lore, this PD, they're able to look outside their window and see a giant brown, like, mushroom cloud forming right around the lumps area. And the more pissed off he gets, the more darker it gets and the more it starts spreading. And soon they'll see like a snail trail as the lump starts walking towards them to complain.
Is it I'm relying on everybody? Is it self-helplessness? By the way, I was looking up some things just a little last night. Self-helplessness. Guess what? Maybe I do have a little bit of that. I will be on my way because I have all this evidence into criminal activity of others. My independent living center workers want me to file it because it's causing me emotional harm, it's preventing me from getting services, and they have these people that I am naming in my report. Under the ADA rights, I have a right to put in writing, by the way. In the legal rights, I am going to be requesting a medical interpreter because I'm filing the complaint with the assistance of accordance to my ADA and the Police Reporting Act. Because I'm overwhelmed, I don't feel like being denied my legal rights in filing legitimate police complaints. I have all these screenshots, I have recordings, I have my medical professionals who are also at witness to this stuff. I have all of that on this piece of paper that your Lieutenant Schultz has failed to do. And understanding the law, I'm not a lawyer, I'm autistic. This makes me sound like I'm a lawyer when I'm not.
Yeah, he just so happens to say all the right things in the right context, but he doesn't know what he's saying. And the way he said that, I'm not a lawyer, I'm autistic, it reminds me of those people, like almost in comic books and movies and stuff. There's a giant tragedy or something, and somebody steps in, everyone step back, it's okay, I'm a doctor. But for the lump, in his situation, he would run up on the scene and be like, everybody get back, it's okay, I'm here, I'm autistic. As if that's the answer everybody is looking for and needs to know at the moment, and that's the cure-all to the problem.
I'm the diaper man, yeah! I have a legal right to file a complaint and to have it taken seriously. Just like the 500...
Your complaint has been filed and documented.
It has. Oh, the cyberbullying. Oh, the cyberbullying, right? Oh, the cyberbullying, right? I'm talking about the cyber stalking and the cyberbullying and the harassment and interference in my health care. That I was told that there's no police report. And by the way, when you had me arrested in November 2019... Okay.
We've been trying to give you some internet safety tips
and I need help. Because of the interference of these people that I'm complaining about, because my family never went to you guys. You guys harassed my family for weeks to have them sign for that document. And where's my group home that I'm still waiting for? It shows that, well, you know what? These people that I'm complaining about, Erica Robbins, Rose Arderio, and Joanna Russo are involved with my complaint. They're the ones cyber stalking. And you know what? I feel personally, because there's some spiders that I put onto my videos that your IP address at the Town Police Department, it had been involved with. So you know what? Some of you guys make me involved in. Under my Fourth Amendment right, I am not giving you that information in my complaint. Actually, I think you guys were doing it to investigate this stuff.
It's always so fucking irritating to hear the person who claims that he can't pick up a pill, can't wipe his ass, can't tell time, can't, heat up a fucking Hot Pocket in the microwave, is going to tell somebody about the law and how to do their job and what they can and cannot investigate.
And they want me to take out my garbage of my poopy diapers on a daily basis. Well, I'll do it only when they do. When Dad treats me well or things go well. You guys weren't involved in the bullying or anything. But some of the videos were downloaded by an IP address at the Town Police Department. By the way, how do I know about this issue? And if you want me to be safe, can I ask you a question? This is preventing me from getting placement. You know why? Joanne has been calling me and harassing me, and I've been told by her, she admitted it, how having autism, I need a doctor, medical doctor. They've prevented me from keeping my medical doctor. Well, because of HIPAA, I'm requiring you to, requesting that you address all inquiries to Douglas Tophiachu, CEO of Independent Living Center. No, I think you might want to call him because this is abuse and he has to call you what? I'm complaining about a complaint. I have all these screenshots and evidence of these people causing problems to me. And I'm not allowed to complain about it? I have all the screenshots. I take daily screenshots of this stuff. I was recording the whole phone calls of these people harassing me, including voicemail. That I don't want Joanne to call me.
Unfortunately, Andrew, you give out your personal information so people can contact you and harass you. We've had conversations with you about this in the past many times.
I don't want her to be her Erica or her sister or my aunt to be interfering with my health care. They're preventing me from getting help. Oh, it's not? Isn't that considered interference of somebody receiving medical care? No? What is the law pertaining to that, by matter of fact? Because I think it is.
Well, Lump, too fucking bad. You also think that you can just keep posting stuff consistently online and expect nobody can form their own opinions or comment. That's not how it works. You can form your own opinion and think what you want, but there is things called facts and evidence, and they negate your lumpy claim.
But I am being abused and neglected.
No, that's how you interpret it, but that's not what's happening.
They're interfering with my good health care. Under New York State Penal Code, that's a felony. Joe is interfering with your duty of investigating a crime that never happened. Because they falsified everything, that's why am I not in jail for that? That's interfering. Or could be obstruction of justice for falsifying police documents. Nobody falsified. Nobody caused any problems, right? Nobody is responsible for why if they people were causing problems to me getting help in 2019, right? Well, I will be. It's not up to my medical providers, actually. These people cause a lot of problems for me. What? No, but your job and duty is to investigate, serve and protect the Constitution, and you're lying so to go on? Come on now, you know what? I would try calling, well, it's a cybercrime, it's a hate crime actually, a federal hate crime what they're doing to me.
Does he forget that there's videos of him talking shit and making fun of, it was like Robbie P2 or something like that, some username similar to that, and there's evidence out there of him also doing hate crimes and all that cyberbullying and shit that he's claiming that's purely against him. We have receipts of him saying like racist shit, saying vile, C words to his mother. We have him threatening the local PD. We have actually threatening multiple PDs and threatening multiple agencies. So the Lump needs to watch out.
Is there a reason for you here?
Yeah, because you called our dispatch.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. All right.
I didn't call anyone dispatch.
You called our dispatch. You called State Police Batavia and said that you killed 10 people.
Want to arrest me for it?
What's that?
Want to arrest me for it?
Why would I want to arrest you? Why did you call and say that?
I will have my attorney contact you.
No, you're going to keep this store open right now.
Why?
Because I don't know why you said that. That's why.
I don't have to. I don't consent to searches or seizures.
I really don't care what you do right now. Right now, you shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't have called the state police and said, why would you say that you killed 10 people?
Look at my living arrangement. Look at my blood on my bed from my skin infection.
Okay.
And you know what? There's also felonies involved with that, and it starts with my local police station. I know the legal laws a little bit. I'm not stupid. You mind telling me why I was treated like... You mean you know what, I'm coming in and I will be filing a grievance against you. You're lieutenant what, right? You know what way the touch is? So you're lieutenant. What's your badge ID number so I can put that in my report for grievance? Okay, thank you. I'll be in contact, bye. Hey Doug, I'm being violated on my right to file a police report. I have office residents in other states, and they want you to call them, not for them to call me. Or they won't call you. And I need your some assistance in this because I'm really... Joanne is attacking me non-stop and I can't take it. And I'm being deprived my right to file the report.
It's funny how he's saying, oh, Joanne's, attacking and all that. Whenever, previous video or earlier, he was talking about how Joanne is so well established in this community and has worked with so many people in this community. So if anyone was to be listened to on questioning the fakery, it would be her.
He's lying. Abuse and neglect. He's the goddamn abuser.
And you know what I'm saying? Oh, this stuff has been going on too long. Well, you know what? Good, it's going on too long. But hey, here's all the evidence. And now I'm being denied the right to file a complaint. 500 piece complaints are not going to take me seriously. Well, you know what? 500 phone calls to the police department for the same thing in my family Because I'm really good. Dad won't help me get this because he is wrestling his ankle. Joe is not happy at all. He's not doing well.
See, in these moments when he's all heated up and bitching to somebody, he's not thinking about the cars and crossing streets. Otherwise, this would have been an impossible feat for him to do. The fact that the vehicle has passed by and he hasn't screamed about his ears or being hit yet, it's all performative lumps.
Well, I'm not going to try to keep my body dry or the house clean because if I'm not trying, I'm purposely doing that. I'm getting difficult. Why is the police department around my family doing what they do? And then they're around my private homes and do what they do? They're not only sexually harassing me, they're entering my health care. Thank you, Doug, but tell me when you get that, please. Safe for me doing this. You know what? I hope I get put on my You look both ways and you wait for the clear. Yo, tell me what's here. Hey, I'm busy, please. You don't work here? Hi, can I have your name, please? Can I have your name, please? Yes, I am being discriminated against the City County Police Department and filing a police report against cyberbullying, stalking, sexual harassment as a hate against my disability. And they're also depriving my right to file a complaint when my medical providers want me to file the complaint of the interference of my health care that's preventing me from getting services and placement. I'm developmentally disabled. Okay, thank you. I'm on the phone with FBI to file a complaint against you guys for depriving me of my right. Can I have a grievance, please?
Hello. Thank you for calling the FBI.
Thank you.
He acts as if once he tells them I'm filing a grievance against you, they're going to be like, oh no, please lump, not that, and all of a sudden just start rimming him. It makes no sense that he says that. You figured if he wanted anything really done, he would just file it and not say anything, and try to get them caught in the act of the neglect and abuse.
If you do not wish to be recorded, please hang up and submit your tip online at tips.fbi.gov. That is T as in Tango, I as in India, P as in Papa, S as in Sierra.fbi.gov. During this call, you will be asked to provide identifying information about yourself and or the person about whom you are calling. We use this information to assist in investigating your tip. You do not have to provide your name or other personal information. However, the lack of information to report a tip on an FBI case currently highlighted in the news, press 1. To report a tip about a threat to human life, serious bodily injury, significant violent action, or threats to national security, press 2.
The lump would probably be considered a global biohazard, not just a national issue. The lump would be like Magneto, but instead of controlling, metal, he'd be spreading out tism.
But yeah, I'm getting better at this movement. A lot better. I couldn't do that not too long ago.
To report a suspicious email, hacked email, internet scams, or IP theft, press 3. To report mortgage fraud, press 4. To report telemarketing fraud, gift card fraud, identity theft, or unfair business practices, press 5. If you are calling about any other issue, press 6. Please provide the zip code of the area code you are calling from now.
I'm sweaty. This is
I'm sorry, we did not get your response.
I'm overweight.
Please provide the zip code of the area. One moment while I transfer you to the next available representative. Your call will now be recorded.
Thank you for calling the FBI. Can I get your first and last name, please?
Yes, my name is Andrew Ditch, D-I-T-C-H. All year the pooper, all year diaper boy. I have developmental disability.
Andrew, A-N-D-R-E-W, last name P as in David, I-T-C-H.
Yes.
Okay, what is your date of birth?
6/7/85. I have autism, so please let me know if I speak too fastly for you to need to catch up. And can I have your name, please?
I do not give out my name.
Do you have a badge ID number or agent ID number?
I can give that to you at the end of the telephone call.
Okay.
What is your telephone number, sir?
71.
Is it a home work or cell phone number?
It's my cell phone number. Yes, it is.
Okay, and what zip code are you calling from?
14150.
14150?
Yes.
Okay. And what federal violation are you calling to report?
Article 18242.
about what you're reporting today?
Police misconduct and depriving the citizen of right to complain and investigate fairly into cyber stalking, sexual harassment, and cyberbullying and interference of healthcare against my disability.
Okay, so there's some areas like across from Mississippi Muds where you can pull right down there.
Okay,
But then down a little bit,
cyberbullied, that's actually something
it's
that
like,
you report to the FBI.
I don't see where you could park.
That would be
Or how you
reported
could
through
get down there. I don't know if it was illegal or what.
Okay, but I'm also.
Internet crime for the Internet Crime Division.
But I'm also.
I'll figure it out.
I'm also.
Alright, thank you. The moment he is able to get anybody from the FBI or anybody to look into the whole cyberbullying BS, they're going to see that the lump welcomes it. He brings it all upon the lumpy self. He just can't help himself. He's like an habitual malingerer, habitual CDSS. He just cannot help himself besides starting shit. And then whenever he can't handle it, that's when he wants to flip the script and make him out as the victim.
Michelle, somebody's got to bend the rules to help me.
I'm sorry, I'm having trouble communicating with other people in the room. Sorry. I am also, these people are also interfering with my health care. That's not well, because they're using the videos and they're calling my healthcare providers, and I'm being constantly discharged from my medical providers. And City Tonawanda Police Lieutenant Work, W-O-R-K, I believe is his name, is current lieutenant on duty, and Officer Will is also on duty that I had filed this complaint, and Lieutenant Schultz, who happens
where are
to be
you
a friend.
calling me from right now? Where are you currently?
I'm currently in the City Tonawanda Police Station lobby trying to get assistance in filing this complaint. Because I don't want to be denied help. They're denying me to report cyberbullying, but they're not only just cyberbullying me and sexually harassing me and stalking me online.
He puts out videos of him filling up his diaper, him beating off and unloading into a diaper, him making a sick role play involving, younglings, and we're the ones that are essaying him? That is so wild.
It doesn't make sense to make up a story and actually the little girl, because she's stating I was the little girl when I never did. I made a story, but that was not me. I'm being deprived the right to file the complaint. I know Juice had done the HIPAA consent, but I'm not allowed to file a complaint on the harassment, cyber stalking, and harassing phone calls by Joanne, or any of this stuff. And I have all this evidence into that. And like you had said before, because of HIPAA, I have to ask them to call the to call you directly. I'm being denied my right to file this complaint. It took 4 hours to get a call back from them, and I had the police scanner on.
Who's them?
The City Tonawanda Police, where I'm at, waiting for someone to talk to.
You're at the police department right now?
I'm waiting for them to allow me to file a grievance against Lieutenant Work, who refused to allow me to file a complaint.
To be such a vile lump that your own local PD doesn't want to help you, doesn't want to be involved in anything that you're involved with, and not get labeled, say, a 43, that's some impressive work. I mean, look what happened to Gabo. They just completely labeled them 43 and ignored them, but the lump, he's able to work around that 43.
Doug, I'm frustrated with this stuff. They're trying to take you and Juice away from helping me, these people. They're interfering with my health care, and I can't, and I have...
Andy, these people who are, doing what they're doing on the internet, they can't take me or Juice away.
And they're also calling me constantly. No, because you guys are actually one of the few agencies that actually not listening to them. But I have a right to file a complaint when I'm constantly getting called by Joanne when I don't want to hear from her. She called me twice again today. Left me some very nasty voicemails. And I'm not allowed to complain about it? She just sits there silent. So last night I called her some very bad names. And I'm not going to hide it, okay? I'm not going to hide what I said. I called her a C, I called her a B, I called her, you're just as much as the problem.
She's not threatening you?
No, but they're very harassing, and basically when I had talked to Juice about this earlier, asked Mom last night, I talked to Mom last night about what Juice and me were talking about because Mom was part of the call.
Do you know how to take out her?
What?
Wait a minute.
Poops and giggles. What?
Do you know how to do a restraining order?
I have to file criminal charges. The lieutenant tells me I have to go to my lawyer. And they're not listening to me. It's not a lawyer. I'll be represented by the DA in this matter.
No, I don't really have any experience.
I mean, I'm asking for a grievance, and I'm being deprived of that too.
Right. Must be they're in the right position where they can say no to you.
Can you please, I have a disability, I have a right to file a written grievance against Lieutenant Work and Officer Will. And unfortunately, I'm going to be doing the same against Lieutenant Schultz, who's a friend of mine, because of the same issue I had filed initially with Lieutenant Schultz on this matter.
Hell yeah. Says it's his friend and he's got to file a complaint against him. So, yeah, really great friendship. It just shows once again that the lump doesn't give a fuck about anybody else or their situation. If you come in contact with the lump, if you touch the poo, you're going to get shit on, and he's going to find some way to either try to threaten you, sue you, or some BS like that. And then he's going to try to force contact with you also. And while doing all that, he expects you to love him and be his friend and support him. In a weird way, it's like being in an abusive relationship and just fucking keep going back to it.
But isn't freedom of speech limited when it comes to making fun of somebody or degrading somebody or mentioning their name? So defamation of character. So defamation of character is legal, right?
You can try and sue him civilly, but I doubt it's going to go anywhere. You're going to spend more money in lawyer fees than it's going to be worth in your time.
I have Doug Les Usiak on the phone from the Independent Living Center.
Wait a minute,
But,
Andy.
what, Doug?
Andy. No. I answered the call here.
Oh.
You can't go and throw my position.
No, but I was just saying that you were part of the call. You know, and I'm not trying to, show who you are, Doug, but I don't want to be deprived of my rights anymore.
Are you talking to somebody?
Yes. I'm talking to the lady on the phone because I wanted to file a grievance. 500 phone calls for my family harassing me, and in 2018 for the same complaints.
You're not at the police station.
No, I'm at the police station. I was just on the because dispatch has to have a phone between me and the dispatch to communicate with them.
I gotcha. Okay.
I've been deprived. Juice even is upset about it, but she can't help me because she's not working right now.
Oh, Doug, you're fully doxxed. He's done put out all your information 100% by now.
I mean...
And that's why Doug has dipped the fuck out.
Well, you're out of my league. I really don't know much about the legal process.
I know you don't.
But he's going to harass you anyways about it.
But I don't want to be deprived rights when I have all this evidence.
Well, why don't you ask them who can you appeal this to?
They won't let me. I've been emailing Lieutenant Schultz with the evidence of the screenshots.
Okay,
and
you texted me and said you were talking to the FBI.
yeah, they were on the phone with me because I was trying to file a complaint against the unlawfulness of not allowing me to file a police report in this matter.
What'd they tell you?
They said they're not going to be able to help me. So apparently, I'm not even allowed to have a complaint against, this. And you know what? I have a right to have an interpreter because I'm disabled if I wanted to in the police investigation report.
Well, you'll have a hard time trying to prove to them that you can't communicate.
Yeah, especially because they claim I'm not disabled and I can communicate well.
How much fucking higher up can you go besides the FBI? Besides getting in there and speaking to, the president himself or whatever, how the fuck, how much higher can you go? If they don't see any problems, then it's time to fucking just move on.
This is absurd and ridiculous, Andy. You're 40 years old now. Give it up.
Yeah, I know. They already, even my own friend said that.
I'm just telling you, Andy, I understand the Americans with Disabilities Act. They do not have to provide you an interpreter. You communicate well enough.
Yeah, I know. Especially when I have it all in writing. That they're refusing to get access to it. And the screenshots. I mean, is this even legal, Doug?
I don't know. I'd have to do some research. I don't know.
I mean, I have a disability that I had to walk across a very busy street.
No, your disability has nothing to do with what you're trying to do. Don't involve the two things.
No, but I had to cross a street that was very busy because Dad and Joe are not able to help me tonight. Yeah.
But the point is, your complaint is they're not accepting your complaint.
Yeah, they're basically to call me a liar, and I'm not even I don't even have any reason to complain about it. I am doing this because Erie County Medical Center, Adult Protective Services, Office of People with Developmental Disabilities, my mom and dad, Office of Mental Health, and Department of Health, and my cyberbullies all feel I'm not autistic, and I'm purposely not taking care of myself or not be able to work. I shared juice the recordings of Lieutenant Wark and the police. I'm going to share with you as well.
Andy,
Yesterday,
I think the best thing for you
a couple of days ago, we had a
is to
police
go back
report done.
home
My daughter had a
and
dog,
research how you
and
can
someone was drawing unemployment off of her, and they did a police report, but we got
I already know
something in the
how
mail
I'm
saying that
requesting
her
that piece of
license
paper.
now has been
I'm requesting
exposed,
that.
and there's been suspicious activity.
I just requested
and I really
that.
think we should have a report on that
Can
as
you get
well.
that offline?
No, I had to get that from the
Her
police
address is
station.
236.
Did they give it to you?
No, they're refusing to.
236 Fletcher Street, Tonawanda. Amanda Torres Gomez.
They're refusing to give you a blank sheet of paper?
Yeah, for the grievance against the officers that's refusing me this help. Yeah, to complain. Yeah.
Are you talking to them right now?
No, I'm talking to you. There's somebody else who's complaining about something.
Imagine the odors that lady experienced when she stepped in that room, locked in there with Lump.
I'm not even allowed to have the formal piece of paper to
Do you
file
know
a
what the number
complaint.
of this form is?
I do not. It's with the City of Tonawanda Police Department.
Did you go up to them and say,
Yes.
could I please have the
Yes.
application?
I'm gonna do it again. I'm on the phone.
Andy, only ask for what you want. Do not say, I'm filing a grievance. Do not say, I'm going to sue you.
I'm
Don't
not.
make any threats. Just politely ask for the form that you need to fill out in order to file a formal written complaint.
Yes, I will. That's what I'm doing right now, Doug, while you're on the phone with me.
He's done this multiple times. He knows what to do. He's just doing this as an act, so it's on record.
I have the police scanner on, and all the cars are here. Joe and me went by earlier after going to lunch, and all the cars were here. They weren't busy like they had said. They just didn't want to call me.
Well, you get off on tangents and you make friends. You can't do that.
I know. Thanks for reminding me, Doug.
Oh, he thinks he can. He thinks it's okay to threaten people all the time because that's what Tom and Jan allow.
Hey, officer. Can I please have Officer Kersitz? Can I have a formal grievance, please?
No, I'm not working on the patrol tomorrow today, Andy.
Okay, you heard that.
Oh, he's fucking experienced the lump before and he didn't have any patience for him this time.
No, he said he wasn't working.
Yeah, but he's in uniform. He's working. He said he was a patrol on the road today. He's in uniform. He's working.
Well, let's not get in the argument.
I'm not going to argue with him. I don't want another friend in trouble. Unfortunately, I had to complain about his cousin causing this issue.
And that's why everyone, including his own family, hates the lump. It is a lonely, lumpy world whenever all you have to do is try to shit on people.
You know, I have a feeling because Dan Reinbold's involved with this as a friend who's part of the witnesses of what I'm going through, that I'm being deprived because they're trying to protect their own. Because Dan leaked a lot of information about my issues to the people who are bullying me online. And I just want them to stop bullying me, Doug. They're getting really vicious with me. You guys claim that I act like, so I acted like a pedophile. And then he's getting calls constantly by Joanne, and I don't want to hear from her. And I blocked her phone number, but it just goes to voicemail. Okay. Okay, that'll be Captain Foles. Okay, can I have, is there, I can't do it in writing like I've been told?
You can, but because you want to file a complaint against the lieutenant, then you can't make a complaint against himself.
But doesn't Lieutenant Foles, Captain Foles, doesn't he have his mailbox? I understand the lieutenant can't take his own complaint. No, I mean, the form, you guys can't just give it, you can't give it to it, or a third-party person who's not involved. So, again, I'm being deprived of my right to complain when these people are bullying me and causing me problems online.
You caused the fucking problems. It would be so hard to not smile and laugh once you start ramping up like this.
I'm not allowed to have any protections against these people and harassing phone calls by them? Come on now. Protect and serve the Constitution.
Maybe I'll walk down there because I'm not too far away and I'll put it by the door or steps.
And stop allowing people to violate my civil rights of abuse and neglect. And I'm a disabled person and I had to walk here because my dad and brother can't help me today because they're not well. And I had to walk here, put myself in danger crossing that busy street. Sorry, Doug.
Just ask for the form. Just keep repeating, asking for the form. Don't get into all that other stuff.
I can't have the form to file?
Why not?
Why do I have to talk to the person? This is a written complaint.
Talk to what person? You have to talk to what person?
I have to talk. Okay, my friend Doug wants to know who I had to file. It's the control captain I have to call, Captain Foles, to verbally tell him I'm being denied the form and I'm being denied the right to complain because the lieutenant is in charge.
When will he be working?
She said, what time is he working? Okay.
Get the phone number.
Okay. I've been emailing him this stuff as well. I could probably do it by email too. But he doesn't even look at his emails because I have a read receipt.
No, it's because he sends so many fucking emails. He sends an email equivalent to its weight and expects you to go through all of them.
And I kept adding things. I kept going back in my records and adding things. And adding more things. And adding more and more.
Andy, no.
So,
Get the
can I ask you... I already know the phone number, Doug. Can I ask you, how do I go about filing this complaint with the DA, being that you guys are refusing to take my complaint seriously?
Andy, don't say that.
So I can't go to the DA, which is my next step in this matter?
Andy.
Okay, can you help me with the phone number for the DA? Is court open right now? No, I mean during the week. Okay, great. I will be in tomorrow, or I'll call the court to talk to them about this. Thank you, bye. I'm not even going to be... Doug, this is what I go through. My dad's allowed to harass me.
Andy.
And everything.
Is not the district attorney the county position?
Yes, and they're the ones who would take the complaint over me.
Well,
over the police.
You don't need the request if you don't deal with it.
But you know what? I'm in New York State. I can actually file the complaint with the state police too. I'm going to be speaking to my dad because we have a local police department here. What it is, Doug, because my involvement with the police department, they don't want to help me with anything. They don't care about going through because they're part of it. If you remember, I put the copyright tracking in it. I'm sorry. Okay.
You know Doug fucking celebrated once he got to wash his hands with the lump. You just know it. Because the lump drains years off of your life. It's like every year that he takes off from you, he gains a pound of lumpiness.
Well, because they never feel the building, I'm already scared about being in film with these people. I know. I wish I could on the phone when you don't have the access to it. I didn't watch it because they gave me problems over the phone. And I was nice to them. Oh yeah. But Doug, I'm not violent, you know that. They're being treated for they got the disability.
There is too much evidence out there that shows the lump is violent, and he has too many weird sexual behaviors that make him too much of a risk or liability to have him around general population, you know, around normal people and their families.
I'm part of this community, and I'm a danger to myself and others. You don't think? So I would love to share with you a recording that I put up there of several police interactions where they call me a fake. You said yesterday when I had dealt with this, that's why she had me trying to for her to talk to them about this. And by the way, you're putting me in danger by letting me cross the street again. I have to do it within the police department. I know I have to do it because you can't do it by the police news. That's the next step. If, you know what, Doug? I have to take the thought as a police news. Let me cross the street. Focus on crossing the street. There's no lights here. And no music. And I already have a history with it. So let me, I don't want to get hit. I don't want to get hit. I'm really scared of it. I know. I'm really scared about talking to you. They know I've been hit by a car. If I didn't hit 911 on me. I know. It was my dad that was in the everything.
I don't think he truly understands what a friend is, or how to have a friend, or a relationship with anybody you consider a friend. Because if you did consider them on that level, you wouldn't try to have their whole career completely shitted out. You wouldn't try to have their whole life flushed down the drain. You're only a friend as long as he can milk you for some kind of benefit.
You are a known danger to the hospital acquired. You are not allowed to use.
That's how friends treat people, like with the facility when they're in uniform. Yeah, he was working. He was on patrol, war patrol. It's only because his uncle was involved. Dan Ryan was. So, I just say, call me with my family tonight. How I will treat it tonight. Okay. Tomorrow, I'm going to call. And if I don't, and if I emailed him my rights too. You were part of one of the emails with all the rights of the policies that we've been supposed to respond to. Well, he said, look, that's what he does. When I was alone, my last time I was arrested, Stephen Bentley, who was a police officer, pushed me while in handcuffs 6th round when I was in the head being meltdown when I was in handcuffs. And they're allowed to do that to somebody like me. I can choose to act or to have a meltdown because of communication problem and my needs are not being met. Pushing me down head first. I only know that because that was part of the first thing in my assessment. I kind of looked for some trouble at times too, because being restrained and having that person lay on me, I like that. I'm sorry. I know. I really appreciate that, yeah, thank you. And Doug, you know something? When I talked to Lieutenant Ward, I asked him, why aren't you a detective? So I'm not a detective today. I said, well then, why am I not allowed to complain about this? And where's my grouping that you promised me? When you took the complaint from these cyberbullies I'm dealing with. Yeah. Okay, but Doug, I'm really scared.
I hate when he says that. I'm really scared. Like, motherfucker, you cause all the fucking problems. If anyone should be scared, it should be us, the society, against the lump. We should be the ones in fear. He has said that word so much that it has lost all value, all weight. It doesn't do anything when he says he's scared at this point.
Okay. for the 3 hours, right? Almost 3 hours, right? And I had talked to me and my brother inside the police station, right? All the cars were there. Like they weren't big, right? Then I get my, take my brother to Target for this lunch, doing that so bad. So they didn't take away my present abilities with my, with this, right? And after that, I had taken, my brother was died by the police station again, because quite odd, they didn't call me, right? Well, then I get home, the building had a little bathroom with dad. He's not like me and Berkeley, so he had to go where he had to go, and unfortunately I had accidents not knowing it. But if he just was point, he would have go to the bathroom, so he's gonna have time to go by the station for me.
What is that metal clinking around inside the lump? Did he end up swallowing some license plates on his way down the road?
I'm embarrassed of needing diapers. Embarrassed of needing help.
So I was talking to him about some of the things that were going on at Walmart. Because he was going through some issues related to his customer controller. Right? That's part of the big reason why he quit. I talked to assistant manager Tom the other day, with my brother or mom knowing it. And him and I had a conversation, asking how Joe was doing, and said to me, when things calm down one day, with what's going on with you, that you should let go to reapply to either this store or another store, or actually transfer to another store. And because of that, my brother didn't want to tell me any of this stuff because he didn't want me to get upset with everything he knows about what was going on with the bullying that happened at Walmart because. And I said thank you for protecting me because I would have been upset probably with very little information that Tom had given me. And he said, well, I wish we would talk about my business about this. And I said, well, no, I was just doing it for me because you said no, you don't want my help. Knowing I know a lot about employee license law. Right? So I had talked to my brother, and my brother had said to me, how he said, I didn't want to tell you any of this stuff because it would upset me. And I asked him, were you doing it to protect me? And knowing that I was upset, he said yes. And he made a comment when I don't remember what he said at the time, but I remember replying to him, you did the right thing by not telling me anything. And he kept on saying I don't know anything. And not telling me it was about me. Because I would have been tested me, and you know that. You said, I know you, that you would have done that. And I thanked him for that. And I said, thank you for looking out for the back and with me, so I really appreciate it.
Only the lump and goblin can make you feel so bad for inanimate objects, the stylus, the sidewalk, just things that have to feel their wrath.
So I might say this before you. In ways that I don't really agree with. Okay, hey, I didn't realize I was recording this conversation. Could I give it to you because it's dealing with something and I delete it from my phone? Okay, you were witness to all this and heard everything. Yeah. You didn't hear what they said on the phone because that was the phone, yeah. Okay, thank I'm recording on my tablet anyway, so thank you, Doug. Thank you, bye.
There's like 4 more minutes of him walking in the snow, or if that's just his diapers that we're hearing, but I figured I'll just go ahead and cut that. I try not to leave in dead air and useless audio, but let me know below, what did you guys think? And be sure to check out the Mr. Beefy novachu channel for Nova Online and tophiachu videos. They'll be officially up and running Monday. I'm just making some over the weekend, so there'll be some content already on the channel. And let me know below, what did you guys think? This is the end of the video. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching, seriously. And thank you for all the likes, the subs, sharing the video, all that. It really means the world to me. As usual, it's all about attitude. There is no progress without struggle, so stay in there. I've been your host, Mr. Beefy, and you all have been fantastic.
I cannot feed myself